everyone. Today we are going to make a traditional Italian bolognese sauce. So we are going to chop up 3 carrots, 4 stalks of celery, 3 cloves of garlic, and a large onion. So we're going to peel the carrots, give the celery a good wash, cut the ends off. And the reason I am doing 3 carrots is because it says to use 2 large ones, but these are pretty skinny. So. Let's cut up this celery. Now let's chop up our onion. It's a strong onion. It's making my eyes water already. We're going to chop 3 cloves of garlic. All right, it's so much easier to cook when you've already gotten your stuff all ready to go. So there's the garlic. So I'm going to put the garlic and onions in this little container right here. Carrots and celery are in the other one. And then we're going to get started on our bolognese. Here we go. First, we're going to start out by cooking our vegetables. We're going to add 6 tablespoons of butter to our little skillet here. I'm going to melt it. We're actually going to cook down our vegetables first. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my veggies in. Get the celery and carrots in. We're not going to put the garlic in yet. Garlic goes in at the end of the veggie cooking. Going to kind of caramelize these vegetables. So I'm thinking that my skillet right here is not going to be big enough to make all the sauce. So I'm going to cook the meat in here. I'm going to cook the veggies in here. And then we will switch it to a saucepan on the stove. Because I kind of want to let it simmer as long as I can. Just so all the flavors can combine and stuff. Let's go ahead and add our garlic. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper as well. Season each layer. Okay, we're just going to let these cook down a little bit. We're going to start the meat on the stove. I am also going to remove the Italian sausage from the casings and add this on the other side of the ground beef cooking. We're not going to fuss with it too much. We're just going to let it caramelize a little bit. This is mild Italian sausage. I guess you can use hot if you want to. The good thing about Italian sausage is that it's got so much seasonings in it. Some flavor already. Alright, I'm just going to break up the sausage a little bit. Stir that ground beef, break up the sausage. I'm tempted to use that little hamburger smasher thing, but the meat sticks to it and I don't like that. Okay, I kind of just mixed the sausage and the ground beef around together. We're still cooking it, but now it's just mixed together. I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna open my tomatoes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add our red wine to the pan to deglaze it. We're just scraping up the brown bits from the bottom of the pan. We're deglazing it. And then we're going to let this cook for a minute. Then we're going to add our veggies back. Go ahead and put my veggies in. And we're going to mix this all around. Make sure you get it. Give this a good stir. And then we're going to season it with some salt and pepper. So we season each layer. All right, let's go ahead and add our we're adding 3 cans of crushed tomatoes. So we've added our tomatoes and we're going to add 1 cup of milk. I'm using whole milk. And we're going to stir everything around. And then I'm going to chop up some Italian parsley and some basil. All right, I'm adding the Italian parsley, adding the basil. I'm just kind of roughly chop both of them. I'm going to mix that in. I am going to move this to the back burner, and it is going to simmer for 3 to 4 hours. And then right before we end it, we're going to put a cup of heavy cream in it. So there we go. Looks good so far. All right, final step in our bolognese is to add 1 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to stir this, and then it is all done. It smells delicious. Here we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this cool down, and then I'm going to pack it up to take to my parents' house tomorrow. All right, all done.